Hello, and here we are back in what remains of Edith Finch. And last time we started exploring the house, and it led us to a secret passage which led into Molly's room. So Molly, who lived from 1937 to 1947, so she was only 10, and according to her diary, she was eaten up by a monster that came from the sea and under her bed, and it was because she tasted delicious. And so so actually looking at that Edie, who Edith has talked about before, I guess her namesake, isn't it? Edie must be short for Edith. So Edie must be her grandmother, no, or great grandmother. Would that be right? Yeah, kind of looks like it. So Molly must have been Edie's daughter, and Dawn, who's Edith's mother, her granddaughter. Yeah, a prolific family for a time. So anyway, I'm out here. I spotted a cat, which led me out through the window onto this trellis.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
I can see into the living room. So this is where we're going along as the cat. Oh, so I can't get any further. I can't get onto the tree house. Maybe I'll be able to get there later. And into here. Which is...
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Yeah, she is Great-Grandma. Oh, she likes birds. And sci-fi novels, Invisible Cities, The Finches, A Falling Block, Starship Gemini, Liftoff. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, am I stuck? Oh, is she doing a painting on some wood?
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
What happened to Louis?
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
So that's the meaning of the gloves. It's a connection to Edie. Built in 1937 by Sven Finch. Edie won't go.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
70-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire. She's a tough cookie. Some videos.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
We've got Sam Photo Award, Conspiracy Now, My Friend Bigfoot, and Random Junk. Edith Interview, Home Movies, Weird America, The Finches. Oh, so were they sort of minor celebrities? Mole Man Beneath the Finch House.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Oh. Win a family day out at Druid World. Okay. A mole man. Is that what a mole man is supposed to look like? What is that? Is that some sort of mythology? Shrine sketches. Wow. Yeah, lots of family members and lots of deaths.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Aha, that's what she mentioned earlier. Okay. There's the slide. Is that almost a picture of him falling off? Kind of looks like it. Dragon kills Finch. Tragedy strikes. Let's look. This
The room is like a museum.
So this is Odin Finch, which must be her father, I'm guessing. Yeah, her husband was Sven. So this is locked, I guess. Yeah, it's sealed up. A lot of books here. And it's a model. Oh, of course, this is the memorial she was making for Lewis. And this is the house, isn't it? More or less, yeah. Does that reveal the... Shame I can't crouch. The mystery room that there isn't on the ground floor. The mysteries of death and thereafter. Joining the great majority. What's his story then?
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay. That it? Yeah. Huh. So that's
Whatever's
Odin's
wrong with this
story.
family, it goes back a long ways.
Yeah. So they are kind of cursed? Well, he certainly believed that, and, well, did nearly all of Edie's children die? Is that her pills? Norwegian folk tales.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Yeah. Wow, that is a bathroom.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah, it's like being inside a Care Bear.
It was a pretty big trace.
I used to know someone, the inside of her car was like this. It was an experience. Oh. Does this key work for all the padlocks then? Ah. There's a secret in the bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Okay.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Huh. Oh, look at that. Calvin Finch. Another one who died.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Is there... And another secret path. Can I go down? Milton. And into another room. A room of two brothers, I'm guessing, these two. One who loves space, Calvin, and one who loves the military, which is Sam. Another room locked up. They've literally, even with the blinds, they've kind of split it according to their interests. That's amazing. I'd have loved a room like this as a kid. Look at that. Spaceship, lamp and covers. And all of his is camo and army. Very sort of fixed, focused interests. So can I go up? Did he ever join the army? Oh. Would he dive across? No. To command center.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Ah, so Grandpa Sam was her father? No, her grandfather. She just said that. Work brain.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
These are great, these old kind of 50s style pictures, images. They're really nice. Fort Sam. He has his command center. Oh, and another shrine. Yeah, so he, what was he, 1950 to 61? Yes, he died when he was 11. He was a twin.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh. We're on a swing. He's got a broken foot.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
He just didn't like mushrooms? So is that the brother Sam on the right there? What is that? There's some letters around his foot. I don't know why he's only using his left foot.
At Barbara's funeral.
Oh!
We'd never be afraid again.
I've just worked it out. I was supposed to...
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Each analog stick is a leg. That's cool. So I need to swing both of them.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Oh.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Oh, he wants to go around.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Oh boy.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
I'm really feeling that.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Is he gonna make it?
I think he'd already made up his mind.
Nearly there. Maybe one more. Oh wow.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, that's getting high. Oh.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Wow.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Wow. Poor Calvin. He swung a bit too far and a bit too high. I remember doing that as a kid. And there's always a certain point where it seemed like you would swing.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Yeah, you would swing and then... But it's like the chain would stop being kind of taut, is that the right word? And it would get loose. And then you get a jolt. And that always used to scare me. And I'd know...
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
He did go into the army. Yeah, you get that jolt when the chain becomes loose and you know that's gone a bit too high. Probably a good thing. Oh, can I look at this? Huh? Oh? More secrets. Another handle. Ah. Wow. This house.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Ah. And now I'm back outside. Well, not outside, but in the... on the landing.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
My friend Bigfoot, Barbara
Whenever
Finch.
people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
So... I feel like I've been caught in... Well, I've literally just gone to other worlds, it's felt like. So yeah, so that's where I came in. And this was Molly's room.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Yeah. And then... So I've gone all the way around. Yeah, I went along past that window. And this is...
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Uh-huh.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
I sort of feel like maybe I should have looked at these first. Oh look, even the outside of the door. Calvin, Sam. That's fantastic. They each get a side. How creative.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Yeah, I feel like actually I probably should have looked through these peepholes first. What is that on there? Oh, it's a bird, isn't it? Yeah. The sparrows again, with hats on. Yeah, I feel like I probably should have looked at them first before going in through the open door. But as ever, I often seem to do things in maybe not the intended order. Oh yeah, she's got her fantasy land images on, because they're almost like little previews of what I would then see. But anyway, let's have a look. So Barbara's, yeah, very Hollywood, big lights, big city, big career.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Ah. Okay. She was a child star who never quite made it as an adult. Can I go back through here? Angelotti Vineyards, Pinot Noir. Yeah, what's that say? Barbara Finch, child stars. What did that say? Where have they... Oh, what have they been doing? Where are they now? Ah. Okay. Oh, Milton's marked this again.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
So did she... I've forgotten what age it said actually on the door there. Did she grow up to be an adult? Swan Lake. Yeah. I guess if she did grow up, she was constantly sort of in that mindset of having been a child star. Ah.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Yeah. To rise so high so early on and then to fall. Oh, look. Did she work in a diner? Penelope's Diner, Barbara. Oh, wow. To be the girl who was once a star to then just be an ordinary again. Got any speedos? What's that? Happy birthday? What is that? That's a weird looking cake. It's very flat. Oh, well, I suppose it's gone mouldy, isn't it? If this room has been locked up for so long. Improv night. Did she have dreams of returning to acting? 1960, so 1944 to 1960, so that would have made her 16? Is that right? Dreadful
Of all the
stories.
stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
She's
And
off.
as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Like Halloween.
She found
Doesn't
Rick's
look good.
crutch and imagined the worst.
Okay. Shouldn't she leave? Oh,
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
ooh. That's where father or grandfather cut up his hand.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Mm.
Oh dear!
Oh,
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Nice. Reminds me of that game 13. Oh. Something's... Is there something up here?
Walter, are you there?
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the Hookman, and... was speechless. He was quite smashing. And funny he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
There. Yeah, the secret entrance.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
To Molly's room.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
So, is he dead? Oh no. Is he gone?
The Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Should I answer the door or not? This isn't going to end well, is it?
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave a performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Nasty.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Wow. So, all Barbara's fans were crazy monsters? There we go. So, that's all of this. What does that say on it? Oh, starlets. So now, can I go through this door? No, I cannot. Which way do I go? Not out through the window. They're all very well read in this house. There's books in every room. Lots and lots of books. A lot of reading. Oh, I guess I go back through here.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah. So I think that's all the rooms on this first floor. Up I go, I suppose. Oh no, wait. The music box. Shall I see what's in the basement now?
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Yeah. Wait, something... Oh no, it was like this before. Thought something had moved now. I think that creepy comic has put me in horror game mode. Keep winding it. And there we go. So, what is in the basement now? Why didn't her mum want her to go down here in particular? Well, it was like she didn't want her to go anywhere, actually. Oh, so that's why they've had to keep adding the rooms onto the house to form that kind of tower, because all the other rooms just remained as they were, out of bounds. Sven's workshop. Nothing much going on here. Some woodwork.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Ah. Oh yeah, Edie thought there was a mole man down here. Is there a mole man?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Ooh.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
So that's why I came in. Another secret door, perhaps?
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Yeah, of course there's a secret door. What?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Wait, who's Walter again?
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Walter's the younger brother. Oh, there's a full-on bunker down here.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
What is the pattern?
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
So Walter was living down here. Poor thing. He liked trains, didn't he? The bedroom was to train carriages under the sea. So wait, 1952 to 2005? So he was hiding down here for, well, at least all of Edith's life. With a fake window with a fake view. Oh, there's a way out there, it would seem. Okay, let's see what Walter's story is.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Is one eating his peaches?
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
So what was the shaking? Did he think that there'd been some sort of war or something? I don't understand. And it goes even deeper.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Mara.
Was he afraid of the
Calvin.
casts? He thought he could hide away and not be taken by the casts, which had killed all of his siblings.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
So he broke through there.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Poor guy. So that was the shaking, because this...
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Yeah, so the shaking was with the trains, because he was down. Maybe these were tunnels.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Yeah, these tunnels were to do with the train. Oh. No. I can't seem to lift it up. Oh, there you go. Poor guy, but he was just hiding out, thinking, just so traumatized.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
what else?
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah, indeed. What else?
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Is this where he put all his trash all that time? Man, but that would have been really nasty down there. He was living just a few rooms away.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
We definitely don't want to get
now that
caught
there's
by
only
a
one
train.
of us left. Or maybe two. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Yeah, and the irony was he loved trains. Poor Walter. Where on earth did these... Oh, they used to go around there. That's a very tight turn. Very tight corner. There's a light out there. Oh, is that where the house sank? Yeah. Bizarre place. So this... Is it leading out to...
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Got some lights, motion activated lights.
But I thought you should know about your family.
What are these, like wooden totems?
And the history you're a part of.
It's night time now. The full moon, of course. There's always a full moon in games and films. If there's a moon.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Through. Up we go. So she is talking to the family you will be a part of, she says. Anything else to say? No. So
when
the
you look
store.
at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness in madness.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Would that be... Could you really construct a house like that? Would it be possible?
Any of it seems possible.
It's like she heard me. Okay, so back at the back area. So can I go up to... I can't go through this way. That must be the area where... Who was it? Calvin? Where he swung on the swing and flew... Oh no, there it is. There's the swing. Yeah. Then up here must be...
I think
statue.
we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, indeed. Where is... So is that... that's where... What is down here?
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but... the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Burpee, Derpy, and Derpy Jr. And Chirpy and Furpy and Lurpy and Zerpy. Zoe, Coco, Taka, Charlie, Daisy, Lucy. Christopher? Oh, the goldfish. Shadow, cat. Oliver, Shiatsi. Dog, I guess. Bob. Bob the dog. What about Molly the cat? Bailey? Oh, and these are all
Sven
the
built the
actual...
house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch. Cat with wings. Calvin Finch. Up to the stars. Sven the saw. And Edie. Words and books. So wait, Edie died... Oh, she died right that year in 2010 when they all left the house. Did she die after they left the house? Oh, so Walter Finch... Oh, that's him, yeah, in the cave. Barbara Finch with the star.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
The house that sank. That's her, I think, with Sven. Edie and Sven. And Odin, who was determined to move his house.
Poking out of the water at low tide.
Ah, yes, it is the house, isn't it? Okay. There we go. There appears to be a telescope. Is this going to take me into another story? I suspect it might. So, I'm going to save that for the next part. That looks really good. The detail on that. Yeah. Ever the experience, this game, it truly is. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed, and do come join me for the next part in this strange adventure into, what did they call them? America's... Did they just call them Cast? Or America's Strangest Family? Oh, there's a good view of the house from up here. Can I see that from there? Yeah, look at that. Nice. So yeah, to be continued. Come and join me then. Meantime, take care and bye bye for now.